From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Stepping up now, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Yankees.
First pitch coming, here it is. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
4 o'clock.
Ball one.
One strike.
Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. To 2-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Ball one. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 3. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
You could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Second baseman.
He's set. Here it comes.
Torres.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Two and two.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Harper is right there as he takes it for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. Into the second deck and gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 0 for 4.
Gregorius.
Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Gregorius is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So striding in, Brett Gardner. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here.
Gardner.
Here's the first pitch to him. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to lift.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the into the box. Roman Quinn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Quinn.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Right.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Batting third.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
4-1. You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
2-0 now. Paxton's ready. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's gone 3 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and the big Canadian lefty James Paxton will bat next. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
On to first as they get the double play. Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Now the 2-1. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Maybin comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that perfect pitch.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. But he slams on the brakes now as he'll retreat back to first, content with a single. So next to the plate for the Phils, Corey Dickerson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Gregorius into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Vince Velasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Hit to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Low for ball 1. Nope. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Digging in, Aaron Judge. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with the 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1. Now batting, Torres. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and missed.
0-1's the count.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he chased it in the dirt. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And he fouls this one off. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Standing in, Scott Kingery as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
The center fielder
has a look, now the pitch. And that's up and in for ball 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defense.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. Settling in now, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here it comes, 1-0. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now, and that's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
Maben has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And that's off the left field foul pole. A home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to hit is the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Now the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line towards center field. Gardner is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He drew a walk his first time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. And there's ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Another payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Number 2.
Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the air out to left. Maben is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Didi Gregorius, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Brett Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. The 2-2. Line towards center field. Quinn is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. A base hit in his first trip.
Urshela.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
1 strike.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. On the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The left fielder, Corey
Dickerson, playing here in his age 29 season. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Fouled off. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Vince Velasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. One there on to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
The third baseman, number 4.
Stepping in, Scott Kingery. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Gardner going back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Kingery takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. And now it's a 5-2 ball game. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Roman Quinn. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Paxton peers in. Coming at him with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Around second. He's on his way to third. Throw won't get him. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Line hard to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And he is into second base with an RBI double. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Cameron Maybin. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the 1-0. Hot shot to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Mike Tauchman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for New York, number 39, Mike.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Harper coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Nick Pivetta enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. From the stretch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. LeMahieu, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that misses. 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The next 3-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. As Luis Cessa, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Real Muto.
Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. Past meetings against Luis Cessa. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Gary Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. First offering on its way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. That's on the outer edge. 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Ranger Suarez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. And now they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. Past meetings against Luis Sessa. He's 3 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And it's gone as they add still another. Now at the plate, Ranger Suarez. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. This one's flared out toward left. Maben moving in. And, oh no, it's off his glove. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fouled away. Popped up. LeMahieu moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Roman Quinn. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Weak grounder down the first baseline, and he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out. Into the box now, Bryce Harper. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Torres brings it in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Leading off the inning, Gio Urshela, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now in the box, Cameron Maben. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that misses for ball 1. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
3-2 now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Line towards center field. Quinn is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Luis Sessa. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Hard hit ball to short. Segura has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll reach second now with one away. Ready now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Hit hard towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The batter, number 2.
Has a look, now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. Digging in now, Corey Dickerson. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard.
Oh, and he misses it. He'll throw home with it, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Logan Morrison called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get Mike Morin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 28.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Hernandez up the middle, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The 2-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Squared that one up just a little late. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Gary Sanchez is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Torres, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 pitch? A swing and a miss. That retires the side. So, striding forward now, Scott Kingery. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Roman Quinn. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way. And he pops it up. Urshela in foul ground. 1 away. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. No balls and one strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Next for New York, Brett Gardner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Blake Parker comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. He's set and the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brett Gardner is retired to kick off the inning. First pitch on its way. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
So we got him looking there. Gio Urshela goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Off the corner with the splitter. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation. Do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Last chance for the Yankees. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Our final line for the
From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Here's Brett Gardner now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off with the Yankees, the center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Brett Gardner.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one as we get underway in Philadelphia. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 3. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Aaron.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The catcher.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Dickerson going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. At the plate, Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Torres.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Pops this one up. But this will land untouched. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Into the box now, Roman Quinn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the center fielder.
Hard ground ball to third. Urshela has it.
Quinn.
And there's 1 away. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper.
Harper.
Lined into right, a base hit.
He's in there.
Stepping up to the plate, Reese Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe. Striding in, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Torres at the bag. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. That gets down and the inning will continue. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So stepping in, Gene Segura. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L. Digging in, Gio Urshela.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio. Urshela.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Weekly hit to third. Kingery's there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Cameron Maybin now. His past line against Aaron Nola. Just a 2-for-14 line, so advantage pitcher here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. Hernandez at second. Return throw is in time. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder.
And he popped him up. Urshela in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And that's down into left center for a base hit. The pitcher, Aaron Nola, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. 0-1 the count. He's running. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Dickerson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Popped up. And that's in there, base hit. Stepping into the box, Scott Kingery, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. So striding in, Roman Quinn, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. 1 run is scored. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a 2-run double. And it catapults him back out in front by a run.
Number 3. Right.
Shoots this one over to first. Throw to the plate. The tag, but it's not in time at the plate as he scores to make it 4-2. And that will bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And their runners at the corners now. 3 runs already home here. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. 2 down. In now, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Domingo Germán. He'll begin things.
Number 55.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
The center field.
Riding in once again, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Full count, here it comes. Fouled off. Germán on at first, nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded.
1-0 the count. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
A line shot to third base. And this throw gets away from him. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Mike Morin is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Drilled to the left side, and that is through into left field. A base hit. 1 run scores. Digging in for his second at-bat, Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Torres goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. He's set the 2-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Gardner on third. LeMahieu over at second. Sanchez on at first with 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could. At the plate, Gene Segura 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Corey Dickerson. He singled his last time up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. No outs, nobody on. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Still 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And in steps Scott Kingery. And maybe a little extra. First delivery to him on the way. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. LeMahieu is there, 2 down. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Roman Quinn, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Judge. He's there to make the play, and that. Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maben. Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Mike Tauchman will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Mike
And that misses, ball one. Fouled away. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Runner breaks for third, and it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Back to the top of the order now, and up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. He's set. Here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as he just sneaks in there in time, and it's now a 7-4 game. Digging in and looking for more, DJ LeMahieu. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ranger Suarez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the... And now they've got him in a rundown. Gardner at second with 2 down. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong.
And the right fielder is there to... Tommy Canely answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 0-2, here it is. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Canely rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Count still at 1-2. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
So despite featuring a pair of aces on the mound, this game's taken an unexpected turn as neither starter seems to have brought his best stuff in this game, something both lineups have certainly taken advantage of.
Well, Dero, we had contrasting styles in this one. One power pitcher, one control pitcher. Both had rough outings in this one.
Yeah, that's why you love baseball, right? You can't handicap this thing. We came into this not knowing who was going to win out. Was the finesse guy going to locate? Was the power guy going to have his big-time heater? Neither of that came to fruition. Tip of the cap to both offenses for pounding the baseball today.
Hector Neris is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Torres. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
So he got him swinging. Torres becomes the first out of the inning. Into the shrubbery and gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. And a ball, 1-0. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
The 2-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The left fielder.
Striding into the box, Cameron Maybin. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tommy Kahnle. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching.
And we'll have to leave it there. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Urshela scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So next to the plate for the Phils, Corey Dickerson. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And he'll avoid the fragments. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Brett Gardner.
Nick Pivetta takes over to start the 6th inning on the
Now
mound.
pitching for the
Ready
Phillies,
to deliver. Here's the
number
first pitch.
43.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Quinn racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Ball one.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Oh, and in just a 1-run ball game, folks a little tense down there, and you can see him saying that he didn't appreciate that one very much. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready to take his hacks again, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
2-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Logan Morrison is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now Lomo turns on one and sends it to deep right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And that's the 2nd out. Standing in, Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela in prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez. He's 1 for 2. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to 3rd and wisely hold there with nobody out.
The shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Juan Nicasio is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Torres at third, Urshela on second, Gregorius at first with no outs. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner. So here now is the pitcher, Tommy Kingley, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Nicasio, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there as there is now one away.
Now batting.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
2-2 the count, and obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Hernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here's the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Skied into very shallow right. On the move is Harper. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the... Now batting, Rhys Hoskins. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The first baseman, Rhys.
First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Hit in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, JT Realmuto. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Second baseman.
Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the... Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Roy, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ready with the 1-0.
Nope.
But fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike to count. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In the dirt. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Sanchez stands at second with 2 gone. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't wreck.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is Gene Segura standing in. He's set and the pitch. Popped straight up. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He got under one and popped out his last time up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Maben is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Number 40 will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff day.
Adam Ottavino will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Roman Quinn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to. Jared Hughes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Cameron.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Harper is there to put it away for out number 1. Now to the plate, Adam Ottavino, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up.
1 out, nobody on. Tyler Wade will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14, Tyler Wade.
And that's not close. Off the plate, high, ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Blake Parker enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 53, Blake Parker.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Now the 2-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
3-2.
And there he goes towards second. Popped into the air, back behind second. Hernandez waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Runners on the move for second. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
99.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. Mano-a-mano with Blake Parker. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-1, here's the pitch. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And he'll be tagged out at second base. Aroldis Chapman, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Aroldis Chapman.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The first baseman, number
First
17.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Comes set with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. JT Realmuto looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Rocket to third, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now with the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Hoskins rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, as they now trail by only 2. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. As a look, now the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson, lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 4.
Dickerson.
Andrew Knapp will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 15, Andrew Knapp.
And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases.
The pitcher,
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. And this gets down. Extra bases. Has he cleared them to win the ball game? And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And now he's able to get back into third safely as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
0-2. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late. At the plate, Aaron Judge struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Got him to go down swinging there. Aaron Judge is retired to kick off the inning. And this is low, ball 1. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
1-2.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
The second baseman.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Mano-a-mano with Blake Parker. He's 1 for 2. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Harper. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Torres ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Real Muto has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Roman Quinn steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
The center fielder, Roman Quinn.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Gardner is there. 1 down. And now Bryce Harper.
Number 3.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Harper.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Hard hit towards center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. After it is Gardner. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and
Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful. At the plate, Roman Quinn. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Roman.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
7 o'clock.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Right side and right into the shift. Torres picks it up on to first, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Popped him up. Torres over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Torres. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's in there, base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
LeMahieu.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. LeMahieu, the former Colorado Rocky, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Nick Pivetta enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. In there, strike 1.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Batting 4.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Quinn will get there, and he puts it away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Into the box, Gene Segura. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Line drive to left. Maben is there, and he'll put it away to retire. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Gio Urshela.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now in the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No balls and 1 strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Tuchman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack.
A swing and a miss. That retires the... Digging in now, Corey Dickerson. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And the Phillies are into the hit column. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Logan Morrison. First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Ready now, Scott Kingery, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that's out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Gardner. He gets there to make the catch, and that... Here's Cameron Maben now. Here comes the first pitch.
No left fielder.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Maben, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds, and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when.
And we'll have to leave it there. And now Bryce Harper will start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The cutter runs outside. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
No, he's safe.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Harper is on his way home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. A tag for 1. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The first baseman, DJ.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Next for New York, Aaron Judge comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Drilled down the line. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And now he has some trouble with it in center. Striding in, Gio Urshela was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch.
Urshela.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gio Urshela goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gene Segura.
Line towards center field. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out. So stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He reached on a single in his first try. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs, just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Logan Morrison. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he chases one up the ladder there as this is popped up near second base. Gregorius is under it. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Scott Kingery. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fouled off. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3. In now is the Yankees DH, Mike Tauchman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Mike Tauchman.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Down the first baseline. Hoskins has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roman Quinn. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. The 1-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitters have to start the 6th.
Bryce Harper.
He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. And he popped him up for Shella into shallow left, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Torres has a play. 1 down. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. 1-1, here it is. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The throw pulls him off the bag. Gene Segura standing in. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Quinn, the runner at third. Harper at second. Hernandez at first. 2 out in the inning. 1-1 to count. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He singled in 2 trips.